One last thing that I wanted to ask you about too was just, we talked a little bit about maybe those folks that haven't made that transition. They're still kind of struggling with the new life that has been thrust upon them. You have any advice, anything from your experience that maybe you could help give some hope and motivation for their recovery?
Come and hang out with us at Live to Roll. There have been a lot of individuals that have explained that exact circumstance. Like, hey, newly injured, going through this for the first time, kind of struggling. Feel like I'm hitting a lot of walls. Outside of Live to Roll, outside of coming and joining us there, that's a big question, Doug. I feel like I could talk for an hour.
Yeah.
Some general advice I give these individuals.
I think that was a good first answer. Really, and whether it be Live to Roll or the Triumph Foundation, CAF, Angel City, find yourself an organization like that.
Find your community.
Find your community.
I'd say that's a big one. You don't even have to necessarily leave your home nowadays to do that. Thanks to technology and the beauty of computers and phones and smartphones. I know a lot of people who have connected and become friends just through online. Heck, I've made some friends. I have some friends that I've only ever met or interacted with online. Some more local to me, some in different parts of the world. And we're full-on friends now. And I call them and text them and lean on them for, friend things and like weird full-on buddies as a result of connecting through an online space. And the value of that it's hard to even articulate. It's one of the most valuable things, one of the things I cherish most. Connecting and interacting with other cool people. One, because something about it just makes me feel good, feel better when I'm feeling down, but also the inspiration. I've been inspired to push myself to learn a lot of things and do a lot of things that I wouldn't have otherwise done because of the people that I've met and interacted with, but also just the support and the teaching of other people. It's how you learn, it's how you grow. I did so much growing with just a lot of love and support from my family and my therapists and my doctors and people all my life, but I've done as much or more growing in the last decade since I found my community and other individuals with disabilities that I've connected with, learned from. Love yourself. I say this knowing how hard that is to do sometimes, especially when you're going through grief and loss and trauma and recovery. There's a lot of times when I've been angry and sad and upset and I haven't loved myself the way that I needed to. In fact, I've done the opposite, kind of gone down on myself. That's probably the last thing I should have been doing and the last thing I deserved even, because no one really deserves to get down on yourself, especially for not doing anything more than just living life, trying to adapt to your circumstances. But remembering to love yourself, to do little things to reward yourself, make yourself feel good, remind you why you're working so hard, and set healthy, realistic goals for yourself. You can move the goalpost once you achieve those goals, but having healthy, realistic ones, I think is super important early on. And it can be as simple as picking up an almond, picking up a pistachio nut, feeding myself for the first time, getting a glass of water myself for the first time. And I was like, after having the cup was set up on the counter for me, in my spot with my wheelchair to get to real easy. Very attainable, easy, simple things. But once I did those little things, it was a lot easier for me to move the goalpost further down the road and to work on more serious goals and ones that are just take more time, effort to attain. Smile, baby. Get outside every day if you can, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Breathing fresh air and sun on your skin. There's nothing that replaces it. It can be hard, but I think that part of staying healthy and keeping yourself healthy too is, even if it's just to get outside for 10 or 15 minutes, going through the process of getting in your chair and getting up and moving your body, even if it's just to go sit in the sunshine. And the sun's not going to shine every day. I still encourage you to go outside, even if it's a little chilly and cold, get some fresh air. But those things are really important for me. They help keep me healthy. They help keep me moving forward. Boom.